Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, I want to have a raw, genuine conversation with no edits to talk about my trading psychology and my execution for the last few weeks. So if you've been following me on my YouTube channel, you'll know for the past, first 2.5, maybe 3 weeks of February, it was a very overall positive experience. I was able to execute really well on my trading plan, on my ideas, on charting, and I was even able to pass two different prop firm companies and their challenges that was part of my 2024 goals checklist. So it's been really exciting, and I had so much positive momentum that I wanted to continue riding throughout the rest of the year, at least going into March. But sometimes good things come to an end, and that's what I really want to kind of touch base on, which was the last week of February. So, in my recent charting live session, I talked about my anticipation for the week, where the first half I was not expecting any real movement, whereas the second half I was looking for more volatility and bigger price action movement because of the news that was being released. So, with that trading idea and plan in place, I knew how I wanted to effectively trade my accounts, both evals and my funded. I even had some accounts ready for payouts coming into the middle of the week. But sadly, I didn't respect myself enough where I did not follow my plan at all. So, because of that, as a consequence, I lost account after account, including the ones that were ready for payout. And I did share that on my Twitter and even on my YouTube that I did lose those accounts too. So, it was a really frustrating time for me. It felt so horrific to see those accounts go, especially the payouts. And I was so upset with myself. I was going through an emotional period between Monday and Wednesday, and I genuinely just thought maybe I should stop trading altogether. Maybe I should stop posting on social media. I mean, there's enough traders out there that post in the space anyways, and what's the point of me, going on with this if I'm just not happy, right? And I was so close-minded and focused on the short-term time frame and the short-term gratification that I failed to recognize the bigger picture. And that's like the main key takeaway, at least I hope you can take from this video, is that we might be so focused on a losing trade right now, or losing an account or blowing an account, and so focused on maybe just this week alone that we don't look at the rest of the picture. So when I did reflect back on my journey in 2023, it took me maybe 1 to 2 months to finally recognize the things I was doing wrong and implement some type of plan to fix it. 1 to 2 months. Whereas this past week of February, the very last week, like I had a training plan ready to go. I could have stuck to it. I didn't, and I had a bunch of losses, but it took me 3, maybe even 4 trading days to bounce back to see what I was doing wrong and actually put some action into place to fix it. So, yes, it still sucks to have to lose. I mean, it always sucks to lose, even though it's inevitable in trading. But when I look at the grand scope of things in my trading journey, it's still so mind blowing and a huge W for me to see that to go from 1 to 2 months to just 4 trading days on recognizing when I'm doing something wrong is huge. So I feel like the progression I'm having in my trading journey is still in the right direction, but there's obviously a lot of things that have to be in place for me to continue fixing them to become better and better and better. For one, my screen time, my charting time has been helping a lot. So that in itself is a huge thing that has been helping me kind of progress better. It's two is actually having these problems, being able to physically hands-on make these mistakes is what helps me become better, because if someone's telling me, don't do this and don't do that and try to gear me in the right direction, even though it's helpful and I'm very appreciative of, that suggestion and the comments and all that stuff, I have to just physically do the wrongdoing in order for me to be like, dude, that was bad. I need to not do that anymore. And sometimes it might take a few times for it to really click, So it's some of those things that I have to continuously remember that it's a long-term game. Trading isn't for short-term. It's not overnight success. And just like in the beginning, that's what I thought it was. And knowing that now and just continuing to like hone that in has been helping a lot. So the main key takeaway again is that, dude, trading is such a bigger game picture, and there's so much more to it than just that one trading day where you had a bunch of losses, or that one trading week where you lost a bunch of accounts. There's so much more to it. So hopefully you guys are able to kind of resonate with that, because it's so easy to get caught up in losses than it is to be caught up in wins. I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. So let's just try to, stay positive, look at everything in a different perspective, because I could have easily stayed like torn up about the losses I had, because I definitely was in the moment. But just bouncing back, knowing that we still have like 9 more months of the year, there's the rest of my trading career to worry about. There's a lot more money to be made. There's just so much more to look forward to than to look in the past, if that makes sense. So that's what I wanted to touch base on for today's video. And I do appreciate all of you for your time and support, and, trucking along with me with all of my highs and lows. So yeah, it was nice to, have a nice 3-week green streak on everything and being able to share that. But it's just equally nice to share the losses that I'm facing, and just knowing that it's all part of the game, and we're going to do better. We're going to do great. We're going to kill it, because 2024 is the year of payouts, and I actually have an account that is ready for a payout. So we're just going to make sure we just lock everything in and just keep on just like detailing every bit of our trading skills and our experience and our plan. And we're just going to do freaking great this year, you guys. So I do appreciate all of your time and support. And as always, I wish you nothing but the best and most success in everything you do. If you guys are interested to trade in the futures market, especially all my new forex people that are part of our community, there's actually some sales going on. It's all in the description below if you guys want to check it out. The ones that are listed below are companies I've personally traded with or are actively trading with. But that's everything. So again, I hope you guys have an awesome trading week. Probably will have a live stream chart session really soon. By the time this video goes out, it might have already happened, but we'll see. Anyways, have a good one, guys. I'll see you all in the next video.